seconds. No, let it go. Oh, Saunders back into the pack. Big sponsor. Donovan's in it. Sean English is in it. Oh my God.
Caution! No way. Or he's gonna dive bomb him. Here he goes. He's gonna try a bomb. All the way to his bumper. Can he shove him? Can't do it. Dylan is gonna win it here in Iowa.
Bump and run! Oh, he's done this before!
Bump and run, the 61 to the inside. Can he make it work? He's got it.
The inside of the 0-2. He's sliding! Oh, Burrows is around! Oh, the wrecking right in front of him. That's Mogren.
Jones is a great run on the high side.
Drive off the corner and
It's gonna be side by side. This is gonna be a photo finish 3 wide off the wire. And not the stripe. It's gonna be Ruggles! Oh my God, what a finish!
iSCAR is in. We're up and away. Green flag.
61, Dominic Howell.
Oh, he gets hooked! Oh my God! Hard into the wall! Huge track. Who comes out on top?
Dallas Myhan wins.
Dallas Myhan wins it! What? Make quick work of that number 9 of Eric Andrews. Andrews washes up the racetrack. Oh, let's go! Oh no! Oh! They're gonna be wrecking! That's the big one! Oh my God! Connor's involved! They're still wrecking!
iSCAR Peter Kenny Graphics Design Series getting presented to you by the Bristol 150, getting ourselves set here for the Bristol Motor Speedway race event here at, obviously, Tennessee. My name is Ezeckiel Reyes, your host for tonight. Had to start the broadcast late, so we're just going to slide ourselves to the side for the national anthem. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned. More track facts to come. If you're now just joining us here for tonight, alright, we'll get deep into the broadcast. I'd be luckily live. Yeah, I don't even know what the heck I'm even saying. Apologies about that butcher. Bristol 150 for the iSCAR Peter Kenny Graphics Design Series. Round number 8 about get set underway as qualifying is underway. Currently 3 minutes remaining in qualifying as of right now, as these drivers will attempt to log in their fastest around the racetrack. In the meantime, we see drivers logging themselves around. Corbin Collins, one of the drivers who are actually making their first start here tonight. So, got multiple drivers making their first start. We're gonna focus in on them as we progress into this session. As Sylvie hits the wall, unfortunately, Birchie slides himself down. He's gonna save the car and keep it straight. Austin Johnson keeping himself out on the racetrack as he works himself around 1 and 2. P6 for him, William Schmidt as well in that number 79 machine, all the way to the high side. Up, he hits the wall. That's not going to be good for him. Cody Webster, that number 45. I think he's actually the points leader as of right now. We'll have to check, but I didn't log in points because I had an ATVO problem. I had to restart it. But in the meantime, we get ourselves set for the green flag here just momentarily. I'm going to actually go ahead and pull up points right now as we watch Webster in that number 45 whip around the racetrack as fast as he can. He is not actually the points leader. Austin Johnson's the points leader in that number 21 just by 1 point. He's yet to pick up a win though, but he's come close multiple times. But in the meantime, as currently how practice stands right now, 24 drivers in the race. I do have a couple of new panels I'm going to display for tonight's event. Hopefully, that'll, you know, be shown around as we get ourselves set for the green flag. Currently, of the drivers on the racetrack trying to, you know, float around. Currently top of the charts, that number 2, Aaron Mulrooney Jr. See that number 79, William Schmidt on the racetrack. Actually just not, I don't think, Schmidt, that number 79, Unfortunately for Schmidt, he he can't get any laps in because he logged his 2. That'll be it. Qualifying closes itself out, and Aaron Mulrooney will be your pole sitter here for tonight. So congratulations to that number 2 machine of Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Not the first time he started up front. He's yet to win an iSCAR event in this particular series. We'll see if he can pick it up here tonight, starting up front. The last time he ran here was at, well, not counting the truck race, but he won the... Oh, actually, no, he did win New Hampshire. That number 2 did. So Mulrooney, yet again, back on the short track up front. He won at Bristol in the Cup Series. We'll see if he can pick it up again. 1 for 2 as of right now at Bristol, because he missed out on the Truck Series event. Came up short after he got wrecked by the number 45 of Cody Webster. But both of them actually meeting again, both of them on the racetrack. So that number 2, Mulrooney, gonna have a bit of, you know, functionality such to work around himself around that number 45 of Webster. In the meantime, Webster's running second in points, so it should be fun on how he will pull himself around and function for these next 150 laps. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and show you our grid order here for tonight. Aaron Mulrooney, Nick Miller going to round out row number 1. Row number 2, Eric Keeter, Cody Webster, just talking about him. Ryan Kendrick, Charlie Byer, row number 3. Row number 4, Dylan Basin, Austin Johnson. Row number 5, Kiloa Hankins, Derek M. Smith. Row 6, James Jungman, Jake Sylvia. Casey Drake, Matthew Klein going to round out row number 7. Row number 8, Joe Burgee, Noah Allison. Row number 9, Garrett Hess, Daniel Falkingham. Hunter Johnson making his return yet again tonight. Keaton Jones in that number 77 rounds out 20th place. Ryan Kwan, William Schmidt round out row 11. Harry Grindle and Corbin Collins. Collins making his first start here tonight in that number 1 machine. We're going to round out in row number 12. And that's the final row here for tonight as we set ourselves up for this 150 lapper. Race analysis is going to be shown on the right hand side of the screen. Just about 80 miles in length going to be ran here for tonight. The pit window we're going to be around 70 to 80 miles per hour. Pit road speed is 35. So 50 laps longer than what the Truck Series ran, as I just noticed how fast I'm talking. I do not know why I'm trying to get through everything as fast as I can, but trying to speed run through as much as I can as before we take the green flag. But yeah, if you're not just joining us tonight, you know, Bristol 150 iSCAR Peter Gunny Graphics Design Series, round number 8 on 20. Well, we're coming up close. In about 5 races from now, we're getting set to go chase racing. And there's 4 elimination rounds. 13 drivers make the chase. We'll see on who comes out on top. Track info displayed on the right-hand side of the screen. Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway, the famed Coliseum. 22 to 24 is your banking. 22 to 24 degrees. Front and back stretch is 7 degrees. The straightaways, same length, front and back, 650 feet. So we got ourselves set as the field roams itself double file. Everybody on the racetrack. And that number 2, Aaron Mulrooney. All he has to do is just hit the throttle and work himself to the high side, clear that number 15, and pull himself to the front and lead lap number 1. And a total of 24 drivers going to be here for tonight. Again, 150 laps going to be logged in for tonight's event. Should be a fun one from start to finish. My name is Ezeckiel Reyes. If you're not just joining us tonight, getting set to go green flag racing here at Bristol Motor Speedway. The field works itself into turn 3 and 4. That number 2, Aaron Mulrooney Jr. Right alongside of him, the number 15, Nick Miller will lead the field to the restart. It's taking green flag right away here at Bristol. The field works themselves into 1 and 2. Beautiful sight to see 24 cars log themselves right up against the safer barrier. Look how many cars are just jumbled up right against that safer barrier. Reminds me a lot of back in the day in which there was only one line, and that would have been the outside line. That number 87 of Casey Drake, currently side by side with a Falkingham machine. Falkingham has been to victory lane a couple of times, and around goes number 9. That was the 9 of Matthew Klein. Tows himself out. Well, he doesn't tow himself out of the racetrack. Gets himself whipped forward. But unfortunately, that number 9 of not Nick Miller, but Matthew Klein. Early damage on that machine. Gonna bring ourselves under pacing conditions, unfortunately. And that number 9 of Matthew Klein was blinking horribly. We did tag the wall in the process of, oh gosh, the 32 of Hunter Johnson was caught up in Klein's spin. But Klein was blinking in and out. See him right there. He blinked through the 32, not the 32, but the 39 and 80, is that the 87, I think? Yeah, 87 at Casey Drake, but the 32 was unlucky. That was Hunter Johnson at number 32. We'll see it again as, right there, you see the contact. And that'll mean Hunter's day is most likely, I don't know how bad that damage is, but looks pretty severe on the right side to be contended for the lead. In the meantime, up front, Mulrooney, Miller, Webster, Heater. Yeah. In and out. Left and right side damage on that number 32 of Hunter Johnson. He got hit as well by the number 83 of Joe Burgee. There he is on the racetrack as he was trying to avoid Hunter. Flung back into him. A lot of right side damage on that number 83. We'll have to see on how he continues on with the event. So work ourselves to the start finish line. Here we go again. Gonna go green on lap number 9 at a 150. Aaron Mulrooney gonna elect the high side for the restart. Miller gonna be on the inside. Who's the pace car. Slides itself on in. Green flag. We're back up and away. Green at Bristol. Miller gonna fling it low to try to attempt to grab the lead. Got real loose into 3. So work right up off the corner. Lots of double wide action placing itself into the field as Derek and Smith. He tagged the wall just slight. Keeps himself straight though. That number 66. Working himself there forward. On board with the number 45 of Cody Webster. And you see the amount of cars that are jumbled side by side. That's the 7. Charlie Byer on the low side trying to make something happen. As well. Jammed in that middle of the pack. That's Falkingham in this mix as well. Loa Hankins in the 72 as he's going to whip it down low and try to work that low side of the racetrack. But as of right now, Kiloa not going anywhere. Falkingham's going to take advantage of it and go past it. Meanwhile, top 3 working themselves on the Hunter Johnson going laps down in that number 32 and back onto the racetrack he goes. Actually disappeared, probably disconnected. As Klein, he too goes 1 lap down, unfortunately. Just about a train. About 6 or 7 drivers are holding themselves in the way. Top 5. Buckingham still jumbled up side by side. That's Byer who himself to the high side. Sylvia as well in the mix. As everybody's just right up against that safer barrier. You see contact, but the 7 and the 7 of Byer keeps it. No, he's gonna spin it around at the 7.
Yellow flag is out.
Inside wall. We'll see if any more cars get collected. No, they do not. But Byer I think he tagged the wall on the outside of 2. Around he went. Might have had contact there with the... And yeah, there was other contact as well, being led up to it. Looks like the... Is it the 83? Not the 83. The 002. I think that was Harry Grindle. P2 got a piece of it as Meyer worked himself on the left side and unfortunately flung right into that number 2. The 80 of James Jungman got a piece of it. Both of them with damage now. Bayer's car is destroyed. You only get a small amount. A small amount of time on pit road to repair your damage, so you gotta come on in for... Oh, looks like Bayer's gonna get lapped. That's the problem here. That number 7's gonna get lapped. Well, he's gonna have to hope for a caution to put himself back on the lead lap, but as I said, pacing here happens in a snap because it's a short track, of course. I'd say there's about a 10-second difference, or like a 10-second gap between a 4-tire stop and when the pace car passes the pit exit, or where you are on the racetrack rather than the pit exit. So therefore, you might see some drivers come back down on the pit road just to repair some damage. Also got to keep in mind, there's 2 pit roads around here. You're either on the back stretch or on the front stretch. If you qualify for 22nd on back, you're going to be in the back stretch. Mulrooney, that's all firsts. He's dotting the board. That's what he likes to see. Nick, all seconds, all dotting the board as well. When you go further on back, you'll see some drivers dot a lot, all sorts of plays and such. See where this takes them as we set ourselves to the green flag. Gonna take the green on lap number 22 out of 150. So we're sliding this off on in. Mulrooney electing the high side yet again for the restart.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh man, that's a lot of 2X's right there as just about half the field tagged the outside wall into 3. And it looks like it's the 11 of Heater who's jammed all the way to the low side of the racetrack. Everybody just freight training around on the outside. Heater just having to get a big shot for exit. Squeeze that 66 in the wall. Yeah, it is viable. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. That's the 00 of Hess. No caution gets called, though. Leader's coming up on him soon, but boy, that 00 of Garrett Hess got tagged by the 77 of Keaton Jones, and around he went. Everybody did a nice job of avoiding. Man, the 00 of Hess did a nice job of saving the machine. Keeps himself clean on the racetrack, but unfortunately might have blown a couple of tires, locking it down, and he has to work himself back onto pit road. In the meantime, top 2 pull away is going to be Aaron Mulrooney Jr. and Nick Miller duking it out for the first spot on the racetrack. He's working themselves out around for lap number 28 out of 150. A longer race, again 50 more laps than what the Truck Series ran, as you see close racing between the 66 and Darren Smith. Actually tagged the wall right up off the corner, going to open up the door for the Webster, the 45, as he clears for that position. They're unable to really run that outside line. It seems like it's too tight for him. He's not really going anywhere. Look at the car right up against that safer barrier. It's still in Basin. And that number 26 is trying to work it low on the racetrack, but I can't really go anywhere as of right now. Basin currently running in the second position. Starting in 7th, has yet to change up a position, but right behind that number 39, Daniel Falky, one of the drivers I'm watching out for. He's going to be in 8th place, has worked himself from the tail end of the field. Now inside the top 10. So number 39, even though he's made contact with the number 9 machine, Matthew Klein, still okay on the racetrack. As you see, we're coming up on some lap cars. That number 7, Charlie Byard, obviously involved in a big incident on the back straightaway. Goes one lap down, unfortunately, in that number 7 machine. So it's Miller and Mulrooney as of right now. Miller yet to pick up an iSCAR win in this particular series. He's looking for his first as he's tucked up to the backside on that number 2, Mulrooney. It's Matthew Klein who's going one down, another lap down, getting himself out of the way. Lap number 34.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Got a wreck! Oh! A couple of cars stopped to the low side of the racetrack. One of them's the 77, Keaton Jones. Whoops himself a go as the leaders come up on him. They're going to get lapped, unfortunately. William Schmidt, the other one involved in that. We're going to see a replay of what happened as it broke themselves off of the corner. And, cars dotting the wall, and it seems like the... Oh! Ooh, that's Klein who piled into the mix. Seemed like a bit of a interesting accordion effect right up off the corner as 77 trying to follow the 87. Had to check up and Schmidt was already on the throttle. Both of them collide right up off. You see the 9. Man, huge pile drive as Klein was just trying to get out of the way. See it again. Schmidt was already committed to the throttle right there. The 87 of Casey Drake was the one who checked up. And unfortunately the 77 of Keaton Jones was the one who got sandwiched. Green flag is, I mean, not green flag, but drivers taking in for their pit stop. Looked like half the field as came on in, and it's Falkingham who's the first one out. Reworks himself back on the pit road. Radio check, give me a moment. just about that. Got a weird radio check. Get ourselves set up for this green flag. People up front. It's gonna be heater number 45.
Green's out. Green flag. Green flag.
Nice jump for the restart. Pulls himself to the lead. He's into one. Oh! No, Allison gets turned right into the
Yellow
field, and
flag
we're
is out.
piling up in 1 and 3 and 4. Well, there's that number 24 machine, and man, that was a flash wreck. Flash being it happened so quickly. Everything was all sorts of just about everywhere. I think the two already was trying to split it down 3, but man, he got real tight. Riding to Noah Allison. Look at how many drivers just piled into the mess. Dylan Basic is the only one to really get turned around, but lots of drivers coming with that with damage. 116 is Sylvia, might be confident. Lots of drivers making contact over the high side of the racetrack. A big mess. One and 2 puts us down under caution. I think the number 1 machine, Corbin Collins, needs the wave around. He's missing a hood. Some old live streams, because the way this racing is panning out, it reminds me a lot of back in 2011, 2012, where you can't really run up against that wall. You can't run all the way to the low side, rather than everybody's stuck against that safe barriers would take the green flag. Even on the restarts, nobody's gaining time on the bottom. Miller tries the bottom of the racetrack, but it's going to have the attempt to slide back in line. That number 11 feet works himself to the high side of the racetrack. It's falking him in tow. That's near contact. Good box. Both make contact. Miller and Falkingham trying his best to keep aside. Oh! The 11 of Heater. What a great save by the 11 as Falkingham ran a huge run on the back straightaway. Heater keeps it straight. That was a scary moment as they worked right up off of 2. As everyone from drivers right behind this 116 and Jake Sylvia. Sylvia hasn't pitted at 116. Everybody's just, some huge hit into the outside wall. That's definitely going to leave a mark, but Sylvia in that 116 on older tires. Valkyam in the meantime is on newer tires. He took 2 last time. Up to 39, taking track position rather than tires. Sort of trying off, but Valkyam rather staying in line. I mean, rather than going down to the low side, trying to look at the side, he's staying down low, and I don't think he recognizes 16. The tires have seen another huge hit into the outside wall. Jake's just basically wall bouncing to keep off, to keep up with that number 45 of Webster. Wall bouncing is a sort of, it's a benefit, but you don't really gain time off of it. Yeah, it does straighten the car out for exit, but you're ruining the car in the process. So Sylvia is attempting to find a good groove around the racetrack. Here comes the number 11 of Heater, right to the low side, and Heater, first time to the low side as Sylvia goes sideways. My goodness. Another great save toward the front of the field as Miller going to take advantage of that and going to pick up a couple of spots. Sylvia's really falling back. Doesn't really know how to on the high side with older tires. He's making a huge holdup. So all these drivers right behind as Valkyam now works into the low side. The 116 right off of exit. We're still there. Valkyam going to slide job on the straightaway. Clear the 116, but 116 to Sylvia, giving him a bump into 3. Obviously, unhappy about the contact. They work themselves, grab the corners. Lots of scrambling. As everybody's do the best at what they can. They're burning cars. And as I said, Sylvia on older tires has the oldest tires. That's the 66. Oh, we're piling up. That's the Austin Johnson in the wall, your points leader. Get everybody, great job of avoiding, but boy, Austin, that number 21, just luck for him is still this massive pack of cars is trying to work themselves around the 116. As Casey Drake is bottled up behind now. If any of these drivers make a mistake, it's a matter of time before everybody just piles in. As Casey wants to take it 3 to get around the 116. 66, Derek Smith. They're planning to pile up here in just a moment. Sylvia. Oh, yep, there they go! Up the track! Oh, Quan. Nowhere to go. And, oh, Schmidt too. Yep, that was bound to happen. Yikes. Sylvia was being a holdup. Sort of a standing roadblock. You see him just time to roll off the corner. 66, Derek M. Smith, victim of circumstances, and of course, when you're sliding back into the pack on a high-rate track, there's bound to be contact. Right there, it's Quan who piled in, and Schmidt. Oh! Schmidt in the 79 was just, you know, you see the wreck in front, but he was already full on the gas as, boy, he just flew on in. As the 72 Kilo Hankins was also involved, as Sylvia now, you know, wants some territory back on the pit road. Grindle. It's Grindle and Corbin, who are the 2 lone people on the backstretch. Plays a huge disadvantage because qualifying, important. Important here at Bristol. To keep yourselves in that top 22 window. To put yourselves on the I was about to say. But the... I just forgot what I was about to say. Shoot. Nick Miller. Currently first. Highest been in first. It was a 7. Started second place. And it was changed up to one position. Lots of damage. Lots and lots of damage. Alright. Green flag. Faulting him, trying to clear the 24 of Noah Allison. He's ahead off the corner. Huge hit right behind. The field piles up on the back straightaway as I think the 2 and 45 collide again. And you see Webster is obviously unhappy with Mulrooney. Keaton just plowing himself through. Oh my goodness. Wow. Not the first time these two have collided. You see Mulrooney, he got tight, and Webster just, well, he ran him over, and hard into the outside wall Webster goes. And look at the amount of people that just pile drive into the mix, and Webster pulling up alongside that number 2. I don't know why Webster's unhappy with Mulrooney, but he was the one who caused the incident. Obviously off a restart, everybody with new tires. I mean, yeah, Mulrooney was just with old tires, and Webster just fling him through. Massive amount of damage on just about everybody. And back under yellow yet again. Wow, that was big. Your pole sitter, at number 2 of Aaron Mulrooney. Involved in big wreck. Now down to 16th place. Currently 1 lap down because couldn't get back going in time. Wow. That just leaves 12 cars on the lead lap, and we've yet to cross the halfway point. We're coming up on it soon. Once we do take a green flag. Again, 150 laps. That's all these drivers need to do. I mean, to just keep themselves clean. It's not the first time Webster and Mulrooney have collided on the racetrack. Getting set up for the next green flag. Pace car slides itself on in, and Miller.
Green flag, green flag.
Green. There's Hexley. Spun the tires just a slight. As Noah Allison just letting drivers by. Gonna be hard on the mess now. As they work themselves up. There's two cars. That's Miller. Huge slip up right there. Gets into the outside wall as Foggy trying to work them down low. Man. iSCAR's two best drivers going at it. Falkingham is leaving no real estate for Miller. It's going to be a good points night for that number 21 of Austin Johnson. I know he was involved in a big wreck. He's now, you know, up to third place. These top two get into a shuffle. We've seen it before, flash into real life action when Tony Stewart and Matt Kenton got into each other. Yeah, Miller, oh my gosh, Miller tagging the wall on the exit. This car is not working to his favor. Even though these two drivers are on older tires, that number 21 of Austin Johnson's, I mean, yeah, top two are on older tires. Austin is yet to really catch up, capitalize, make something happen. But as of right now, Miller really slipping up to Falkingham's pressure. You see some lap traffic play in effect. This is Webster. The mix is this as Falkingham gets pinched by the 15 of Miller. Top two. Floating around. There might have been some contact up there in the top two. Miller still trying to keep himself ahead of Falkingham. Falkingham gonna try it down low. Watch, you have to really lay off the throttle to get that inside going. It's not working. Falkingham's discretion. Meanwhile, people shuffling around this is for 6th place. Keaton Jones, his lap car, in the mix of that, putting in 13. Have one more pit stop to go. As here comes Falcon, gonna try it down low. Not a car, Lewis motor. The car's just hitting the wall. Sort of holding a Kyle Larson. Yes, it wasn't the 116. It was a Bluebird car. It was Ryan Kendrick. And number 65, blown motor on his machine. He tows it on the pit road from 15th. top two, the interesting thing is we might have a situation like we did coming around the truck race situation. Miller and Falkingham have yet to pit. They've been on out in the racetrack for a total of 57 laps. There's the board right up on the right side of your screen. Austin Johnson is pitted 23 laps ago. He's worked himself around the 116 and Jake Sylvia. So Johnson, Derek M. Smith, Eric Keeter, Kiloa Hankins, Dylan Basin could all stretch the fuel a good amount as long as they stay good touches right now. I'm surprised Miller's been holding off at number 39 of Falkingham. Falkingham going to try to the inside yet again. Side by side off in turn number 2, but Falkingham still can't run that bottom side of the racetrack. Again, I'm fairly surprised. Falkingham going to back up the entry in the corner. Really drive it down low, but gain on him just a slight. It's just not working to his favor. It's a double zero of Garrett Hess. Getting himself out of the leader's way. Just about 12 cars on the lead lap. Ryan Kwan in that number 28. The final car on the lead lap was 12th place. So currently just Miller and Falkingham all by themselves, but we got to keep an eye on that number 21 of Austin Johnson. Johnson on newer tires than the leader, but surprisingly, Miller is running faster than what Austin Johnson is running right now. Austin has a lot of rear end damage on that machine. I'm not saying his car or such, but these top two are pulling away from third place, even though they have worse tires, and they are coming up on some lap traffic. This is the 26 of Ryan Kwan. They're coming up on a pair of, I think 4 within this. There's Webster as well. I see up there, there's James Judgment in this mix as well.
Yellow.
We do have a yellow flag, and this will play to everybody's, the advantage of the top two, because they were not going to make it on fuel. And they were actually pretty close. We'll see what happened as it looks like a wreck in front of these drivers. There you see it. And it's the 116 in Jake Sylvia. Sylvia was running 4th at the time of the caution. Derek at number 66 was attempting to go ahead and move himself around, but Grindle, well, oh man. Grindle got into the backside of Jake, and around he went. Everybody hits pit road. I wouldn't be surprised. Everybody takes 4. If you're interested in iSCAR Racing, we are actually recruiting this week. So if you want to go ahead and join into Discord, Discord is displayed on chat. Go ahead and click on the link. Again, it's on Discord, so you do have to verify your user and such, but go ahead and join in if you are interested in racing. We'll take a look at your statistics and get yourself into the league. Noah Allison in that number 24. He's been out on the racetrack for. Just want to go? I guess he just recently pitted. iRacing just didn't count it, but Noah Allison gonna come up in front. It's Falkingham in 2nd. Miller in 3rd. So Noah. No, stayed out 87. I guess Noah's just staying himself on the racetrack just to lead a couple. Might come in next time by, but we'll have to see. Is going to be the one to start. Flag.
Green flag. Green flag.
Allison on older tires is probably going to get swamped as Falcon works himself low. And of course, Allison, oh my goodness, old tires is just not the way to go. He's getting swamped by all sorts of drivers to the low side of the racetrack. Derek M. Smith, even though he's missing a front end, he's running fairly nicely as of right now. Everybody bottled up behind that number 24 of Noah as they work through the corner. Casey gonna slide up in front of that 24. His teammate, that 116, is Sylvia, not cutting that 24 some slack. Number 21 of Austin Johnson, probably had to be the biggest loser. Started himself behind that number 24 P6, as now all the way back there as the number 24 Noah grabs the wall. Just talking about that number 21 of Austin Johnson, there he is on the racetrack, currently 9th place. Goes all the way up to 3rd. But, of course, him getting trapped behind that number 24 did not cut him any slack. And that number 21 of Austin Johnson is all the way back at 9th place. Meanwhile, up front, it's Falkiam and Miller. Falkiam just slapping on 2 rather than 4. Trying to get the car to turn rather than taking on 4 tires just to reset the machine. Falkiam gonna offset the car just a slight. More grip on the right side, more center off and turning. Good for him, is not really tight into the wall. My goodness. Still keeping up with that the leader in that number 39 of Falkiam. Meantime, at number 66, Derek M. Smith, he is dead sideways. He's looking every corner. Miller attacks the outside wall. Miller, jeez, it's just not working out for him in that number 15. Miller just really knowing how to run the racetrack. He's tagging the outside wall. It's just not traditional Bristol to do that. Still running close to that number 39 of Falkiam. He's just about gone. But Miller slowly working himself forward to that 39. He's really ain't on him there. Is this the part where Falkiam wants to fall out with 2 tires? We'll see. Miller is tagging the wall consistently. There's a top 2 pull away, all the way back to Derek M. Smith, who's been without a front end. Eric Keeter in that number 11. P4 as of right now. lap traffic here momentarily. We're coming up on the 7, the 80. James Judgment moves himself out of the way. Coming up on this Judgment, the 80. Moves the 7 to Byron. Coming up on the black machine. That is. But Byron just moved out of the way of that number 39 of RPM. We're slowly starting to lose time to that number 39 now. Noah Allison moves himself to the low side, getting away. Getting out of the leader's way. 00 of Noah, not Noah Allison, but Garrett Hess. He's the next one to be lapped. That's a clean car on the racetrack, though. About wall riding through the whole entire corner. That was a big hit to the outside wall for that 66. So Smith here wanted to capitalize. Coming up on there's 20 to go, and Miller now closes the gap. It's that number 39 of Falkiam, putting the pressure. 4 tires trying to beat out 2, and now it's starting to play into that number 15's favor. Took him a while, but now Falkiam under pressure by the number 15 of Miller. He's gonna sail it to the inside, trying to use the 24 as a pick to get around, but Miller does not get a good run right up off the corner, and that outside line is just so strong. Oh, he tagged the wall right there. Need to get back off the throttle. Even when he tagged the wall, is now Noah. Oh, Noah, oh my gosh, what is he doing? Oh my goodness. Noah just caused a huge hiccup for that number 39 and 15. Noah, my goodness, huge roadblock. That screwed up the lead, just a slight, but the top 2 still keep each other in check. I don't know what the heck Noah's doing. He's already 6 laps down. No need to be in the way of that leader. Now, on the other hand, William Schmidt. Just gonna go ahead and let by the number 39. Miller keeps tagging the wall. That truck is, not truck, but car is just so tight. He's gaining time on the 39 of Falkiam, but as well, he has 4 tires on that machine, but he just doesn't know where to place it. Judgment moves himself out of the way. Vaughn's getting in the mix as he's blinking out like a stoplight. It's just a matter on how Miller passes. We got 16 laps to go to make something happen. Everybody can make it on fuel. No extreme situations like we saw in the truck series going to happen, but Miller keeps slapping off the wall in the corner. You see how loose he gets right there. I mean, tight. The sparks are just flying off the right side of that machine. Noah just sailing it in the wall just to keep it off, just to make the corner. I don't even know what's Noah's problem now. It's a 0.3 gap to Falkingham. The question is, oh my, yeah, he's just too tight. Miller, I don't know what's going on for that car. Miller just keeps slapping the wall. It's just not working out to his favor. Falkingham, that was a big hit to the outside wall. I mean, once you tag the wall, it's just tempting just to tap off of it. And with Miller just slapping the right side every just about every lap. It's not working out for him, as Miller yet again into the outside wall. That time he just about lost it on the front stretch. Allison, scaring him just a slight, but Falkingham, all he has to do is just keep that machine off the wall. He'll be A-okay. Miller, in the meantime, the wall is his friend, but it's not running at fast lap times. Updated Bristol, luckily, in which you can't really wall ride now. It was way worse back in the day. You'd even do it in the street stock. You'd just be selling in full throttle, just hit the wall, just a slight, and get yourself out. You'd run sub 13 second lap times. As Miller yet again into the outside wall. My gosh, he's just, that car is garbage right now for him. He needs to learn how to back it up. But, of course, when you're slapping the wall every lap, you're bound to get tight because you're ruining the right front of the car, especially. And that's a crucial point as he's gonna wreck it! Miller, a huge slip up, and yeah, that definitely did it for him. He's not gonna go anywhere now. 6 laps to go for Falkingham. Miller looking like a joke right now in second. Oh, man, that's a huge hit. That was Jake Sylvia as he slapped the wall right up off the corner. Loses some time.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We got a yellow flag. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Keaton Jones, 77. We'll see everybody avoids, but oh my gosh, a late race yellow going to put us into a green-white checkered situation, and we're going to see what happened to that number 77 Keaton Jones. Oh, yep, right there. 87 Casey Drake. Tagged the wall. And yikes. Oh my gosh. Good job for Drake Jones to keep a bit of space. The outside and in. But we'll see who comes and hits pit road. Miller comes in. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Heater actually did come in. I wouldn't be surprised if some people stay out on the racetrack. Miller's in. Brindle has to work himself on his second pit road. Casey's in. Oh, man. Oh, got some very split strategies here. Just about every lead lap car hit pit road except for the 116 is Sylvia, who's tagging them all under caution. Yeah, so... that's how it stands. Sylvia gets the wave around. So he's going to be EOL. That means Falkingham and Miller are going to have some company for this coming to the green flag. There's some interesting calls being made. If I were Miller, I would have came in, honestly. That's the only way to beat out Falkingham. You've been slapping the wall every lap, and you've been losing time to that number 39. Might as well hit pit road. And everybody behind him hit pit road as well, so that means the person in third place, Derek M. Smith, has a chance. Theoretically, not Miller, but Derek has a chance, but that whole front end is missing off that machine. I don't know if he has enough power to make that bottom side work. We'll see if Basin can make something happen at number 26. He's finished second to Webster before. Chicagoland, Bristol. What the heck am I saying? Chicagoland in the Bronze Series, not Bristol. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying. One to go. So, we'll see how new tires hold up against old tires. But in my opinion, old tires, based off the new tire model, old tires are more beneficial than on late race restarts because it takes a couple of laps to get the new tires going. But we'll see what Derek M. Smith, Dylan Basin make off of these new fresh Ford. The top two staying themselves out on the racetrack. We'll have to find out on how the 39 of Falkian will hold up. Getting ourselves set for the final restart, or might be the final restart. Green, white, checker, 1 out of 3. Falkian's on the throttle. We're back up to the way. Through the gears as they work themselves into one. They're just about forward. There goes Miller. Oh my gosh! They scramble on the back straightaway. The L2 goes around. No caution gets called though. Oh, there goes a 15 and
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow, what? Are you kidding me? The yellow flag is out, but Falkingham crossed the start-finish line. Didn't Falkingham cross? What? No. Well, what? So Miller's gamble for staying out just like slapped him in the face. He dies in 4, taking out Basin with him. We're gonna get a replay of what happened, and I guess Falkingham did not. Oh my gosh, Miller just totally wiped out that 26 as he came down up the racetrack. Right? And the caution comes out. Miller dies. Basin also dies. Falkingham was way past the start-finish line, but yet we're going to get another restart. He was way past into the white, but we're still going to get another restart, which is unbelievable. That means Heater has a chance to win, cause he's on the. Heater in the number 11. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. Heater has fresh tires. Falkingham doesn't. Miller dies. So of course he's not gonna be a factor. Unreal. Oh gosh. This is scary. I'm wondering how Falkingham's going to hold up with old tires, because, in my opinion, no. He had Miller as a cushion, because I thought Miller would get a good enough restart to slide himself into second. Instead, they were looking 4 wide around for the restart. And it was Heater who made the benefit of that, and he works himself into second place. So now, Falkingham is going to have a person right alongside of him who's fresh with 4. Alright, here we go. Green, white, checker 2 out of 3. Heater is there. And he's going to be a huge threat. He's going to be a massive, massive threat to Falkingham in that 39. Pace car's in. Falkingham's on it. Heater clears for second. And that... We'll see how Falkingham works forward. Oh my gosh, they're near contact right behind. They're looking just about 3 wide right behind, but Falkingham, he has a 3-second gap over the 11. We'll see if he can make something off it. Oh, Heater got loose. White flag. And that secured it for Falkingham. He's going to pick up his 2nd win of the season as he works himself off of turn number 4. contact right in the back. Doesn't matter for Falkenham. Win number fucking 2. As I accidentally slip out a cuss word as Heater slides back into the pack. Apologies about that. My mouth is a bit dirty. I need to go ahead and clean it out with soap. Daniel Falkenham picks up his 2nd win of the season. Some drivers are fairly unhappy. Lots of drivers are unhappy, my goodness. What a race for Falkenham. And nobody escaped, nobody escaped with the 0X. Falkenham burns it down in the background as we're going to take a look at everybody's. Drivers for this one, and congratulations to number 39, Daniel Falkenham, who wins it here at Bristol. We'll be right back right for this. Stay yourself tuned. More to come as we interview the top 3. Yeah, we're back here live after 150 laps of racing at Bristol Motor Speedway. Gonna round ourselves with interviews for this one. Into the booth goes that number 39, Daniel Falkenham, and slipped himself. I don't even hold up. Let me see how many laps he led before. There we go. And into the booth at number 39, Falkenham goes. Falkenham, man, congratulations on your win after starting in 18th place, man. Oh, yeah, you had a lot of pressure from that number 15 and Nick Miller. How'd you hold him off?
Just simple, because you can't pass because this dynamic track is broken with this new tire model. So that's why I had the same left side tires for the entire race like I did at the start of the race. So spent whole 150, 155, whatever it was laps on the same left side tires. Just mainly because you can't pass, and with this new tire, with the heat buildup and whatnot, left sides really didn't wear out that much. So I was able to hold my own, and plus just keep ripping the top side. And I was actually faster than Nick on 2 tires the first time. And I think we were faster than him that second run too. So I think we definitely had the pace, we definitely had the speed, and luckily we brought it home where we should have.
Alright, man, and you pick up your second win in tonight's iSCAR event. Your second win in this series. Pulling yourself good momentum. Led 54 laps, gonna add another extra bonus point. So you're getting a lot of points. I think you're gonna put yourself, if you're not, in the top 13 in points. You're actually running in third, so a chase berth is definitely in mind. What are you looking forward to coming for these next couple of races?
Well, just looking forward, hopefully trying to get some more points, and I think we should be. Or I don't know how many races we have left till the chase, but we should be able to lock ourselves in pretty easily, and then just try to hopefully run these races as carefully as we can. Try to keep bring the car home one, please. Try and keep knocking out these W's, and yeah, just keep the ball.
All right, 10-4, Daniel Falkingham having a lot of momentum from Bristol. Picks up the W again. Before we let you go, man, any sponsor you want to thank for tonight?
I just gotta thank you for putting on the league and putting on the broadcast as well. Thanks to everyone who came out and raced tonight. It was an okay race for Bristol. Could have been better, but really didn't want those green white checkers at the end. But oh well, looks like it didn't phase us too much. But overall, okay race tonight for Bristol, and also shout out to everyone who watched the race tonight as well.
All right, 10-4, Daniel Falkingham runs himself out in first after starting in 18th. Congratulations, man. Can't wait to talk to you coming next race.
Yep, thanks, Zeke.
There's number 39, Daniel Falkingham. We're slide ourselves back one position to Eric Keeter in that number 11 machine, and he had a chance to go ahead and pick up a win, but I think cold tires just left you in the dust, unfortunately. Here, how was the car up there?
Well, I didn't have that much time on a clean car. For the most of the time that I was kind of playing a little bit of a blocker, and stayed out a couple times, so I didn't really get that great of an idea of how it was handling. But I got some damage. I'm not sure if it was net code, but Nick got into me, and I just got squeezed into the wall, and I had some pretty big wheel damage, and I was pretty lucky there because immediately, right when I hit the wall, the caution came out. Because had it not, the caution would have been me, because right away I slid off the wall and almost spun out. So that was too bad, but eventually I got all the damage repaired, and I was put into a position about 3 seconds back behind Daniel and Nick, and I was just trying to make up time, and I couldn't really. I was staying mostly even. Towards the end of that run, I started catching on Nick just a little bit, but it wouldn't have been enough because there were a bunch of lap cars between us. So, but caution came out, and I was trying to take me and Derek down pit road to get fresh tires for both of us, and we would have started probably third and fourth with fresh tires and would have both had a shot. But smart me led us down to the wrong pit road, so he stayed out. I went along and just took the tires and started sixth, and immediately I got around a couple of them and somehow got up to second. I'm not sure. But the caution came out again, and I was just hoping that the tires would be warm enough, but not quite enough. I just didn't have the grip, and I knew right away in turn one that it probably wasn't very likely. I went in expecting a lot more grip because on that initial start there, I had quite a bit, and I was on the bottom, but I went in on the top, and I had less grip than I did on the bottom on the previous start, so I'm not sure if it was just the heat cycles or if it just was cold tires, but I didn't have enough there.
All right, man. 10-4. Eric, you're going to round yourself out in 6th place. Before we let you go, any sponsors you want to thank for tonight?
Yep, as always, Legends Racing League, Casey Drake, all my teammates, Cody, Nick, And I just want to say I got pretty lucky at the end there as well, because on the cooldown lap, I went onto pit road and I immediately throughputed.
Yikes. Alright, cool, but round yourself out up top. I mean, up in second place, not on top, but second place. Gonna round out Bristol. Can't wait to talk to you coming next week, man.
Yep.
That was the number 11 of Eric Keeter. Gonna drag in the number 21 of Austin Johnson into the booth, and he finishes ahead of Webster to extend his point lead out. Austin, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, Austin, you finished ahead of Webster here for tonight, but with Falkiem, you know, plowing in, picks up the W. You fall back to second in points, but a solid night to run yourself in third.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the third time I've finished, or a lot more. Third time I've finished third or fourth. I've always getting third or fourth, but consistency is good. I don't have a win yet, but hopefully I do soon.
Alright, 10-4. I was about to say, you've been finishing a lot in the top 5. Your momentum from these past few weeks is really building up. Where would you say that first win would come around?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look at the schedule. I guess I'm good all around if I'm gotten 5 top 10s in the last, or 6 now in the last 7 races. We'll have to see. I don't know.
Alright, man. 10-4. Austin Johnson gonna round himself out in third place. Before we let you go, any sponsors you want to thank for tonight?
Yeah, Nova Sim Racing, Endurance Distribution, NTN, Belfour, you for broadcasting and hosting the league and owning the league now, and and yeah.
Alright, man. 10-4. Austin Johnson gonna round himself out in third. Can't wait to talk to you coming next week.
Alright.
And with that being rounded out, we thank you all for watching, for tuning in for the Bristol 150 iSCAR Peter Getting Graphics Design Series at round number 8. Until next time, my name is Ezeckiel Reyes. We'll go ahead and see you coming next week. As I said, Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, actually just about every day of the week except Monday. We're still broadcasting that Sprint Car Series for the second round Thursday night. We still haven't yet to schedule it, but we'll go ahead and see you there as well. From the top of the booth here at Bristol, Tennessee. My name is Ezeckiel Reyes. We'll go ahead and see you next week.